Good morning. It's Sunday morning. It's my Sunday morning confessions. Each morning you wake up, before you put on your makeup, y'all gonna start thinking about me. Alright? This is Letters Design. This was a movie I started in 2006. Call it a Ghetto Da Vinci Code. It's about the war on drugs and the money you make off black bodies. You feel me? The money you make off black bodies. That's one movie, Letters Design. And it's legal. I need Letters Design is gonna be entered in as evidence for any trials that I have. Anytime you lock me up, we're going to bring up Letters Design, and we're going to show you the money behind the machine. That's another movie, Baltimore Rewired. Y'all made money off the wire? Well, I'm going to show you how you made the money. Letters Design, Kickstarter, Launch Party, EMP Collective, January 2015. Me and my producer fell out, but everything that Rob Fix got is evidence for a federal investigation in the Baltimore City and Baltimore County courts and Lake County, Illinois. That's Marilyn Mosby. Everything that she got to give up. Prosecutorial immunity doesn't apply to you anymore. You're a private citizen. I'm still Shorty. You feel me? I'm still Shorty. This is in 2007. June 10th, 2007. And that's when I came to file my class action lawsuit. That's me now, 2023. All right? Y'all freed Keith Davis. Y'all gonna free me. Shorty, pull your mask up. No, Shorty, stop shitting on me.
You'll never flush me. I am the alpha turd.
All right? Like I said, Mayor Brandon Scott, I gave you this in front of everybody so the world could see it. This evidence called entrapment. That's release all material to the voters. That's the rule. Baltimore's biggest loser. That's Governor O'Malley and parole and probation. Like I said, I came home on vacation and went home on probation, and Governor O'Malley had all that. That's Dwayne G. Davis, 1402 Lochner. That's Chicago, Illinois, WVON, Radio 1. All right? That's the Baltimore Sun. I'm going to cook in Baltimore, and I'm getting ready to cook y'all up. That's the Supreme Court of the United States. All right? That's a writ of certiorari. That's the Supreme Court in my store, 2007. I gave you the Shorty program. I gave you social skills. I gave you economic. I gave you political, medical, environmental. I gave you a reentry program for ex-felons. I gave you religious callings, health, construction, business, real estate, environment, visual and performing arts. And that's what I'm giving you now. Political involvement, photography, journalism, technology, design, and law. I'm going to give you law and cultural exchanges. That's Governor O'Malley, Mayor O'Malley, and he had this in 2006. Get Shorty. I gave you the Get Shorty program. And that's Shorty right there. That's Governor Schaefer. That's Governor Schaefer. All right? That's the United States Post Office. And I need everything from 1/2/2008 to the present date. It's a federal investigation. Y'all committed postal violations. That's 2017, asking for the grand jury. It's 2023, nobody want to answer me. That's the director of the FBI. You feel me? That's Rob Fix. That's Ivan Bates. You see that? That's the Supreme Court of the United States, federal and state income tax. Whoever having knowledge of the actual commission of a felony cognizable by a court of law of the United States concealing does not as soon as possible make known to the same judge or some person in civil or military authority under the United States shall be fined under this title of imprisoned or not more than 3 years or both. 3 years or both. That means that everything Scott Shellenberger got, he can go to jail. It's called Operation Dominoes. I got 52 members of the Democratic Party, and I'm going to make y'all snitch on each other. Baltimore County Detention Center was involved as well. All material involved federal criminal violations. Contact Department of Justice. And that's my postal violation ID number. I put it in the book. That's Senator Ben Cardin's. I told you I was making a documentary. In regards to your documentary, I would not be able to appear. That's Senator Ben Cardin's. That's illegal mail. That's mailing from July 2007. You feel me? I'm Shorty, the best of the best in Baltimore. You feel me? Shorty's Catering at the Ridge Country Store. You feel me? So it's Sunday morning, so I'm giving you Sunday morning joy. That's Brother Insurance. I was insured for $1 million. That's Governor Blagojevich. And that's my store on Falls Road. So like I said, Baltimore, rewired, the money behind the machine. That's State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis, 1986. All right, and if you look at this, and Brandon Scott got this, go to Brandon Scott and get this. Section C, disqualification. Section B, all right, if is to the judges, knowledge is likely to be to material witnesses to proceedings, fiduciary economic interest. You feel me? And the Illinois ARDC got this, the Lake County Board got this, and the NAACP had this. This was from 2008. That's Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court. All right. 2013. Right here. I was locked up in Illinois and Maryland and labeled a terrorist. All right. I went to grand jury. So we're going to the Supreme Court with this one. That's Lake County from 1986. See the date? 2007. I wanted my material back from the 86 case because I was found innocent. The charges was reversed and remanded. And after 20 years, you can't charge me again. Plus, I already served the time. So you got to pay me for that. That's the Illinois Disciplinary Committee. And these are the people. See the date? 2008. Michael Waller, Karen Levy, and Ken LaRue. That means that y'all going to be charged. And all y'all's cases going to be addressed. I'm an inmate, N62528. I blew the whistle on y'all. I never got a trial. And my property was stolen in 2008. You feel me? You destroyed my videotape and you held me for 186 days. That's John Bailey, my lawyer. That's Karen Levy, Ken LaRue. Illinois Registry Disciplinary Committee. You feel me? I broke down your community, your corruption. Mail receipts, postal violations. Mail receipts, postal violations. Mail receipts, postal violations. That's Senator Van Hollen. That's Governor Hogan. That's Trump and Congressman Cummings. Trump and Congressman Cummings. That's Kathleen Hughes. And I named y'all. And he got this. Federal investigation. A federal investigation. That's what I'm looking for. And everybody with this mail can go to jail. Remember the Stop Snitching video? We're going to see who's going to snitch on who because you took my property. That's a federal violation. This is the toilet I left in front of the school board. And it was about the school to prison pipeline. And it had everybody on it. All the politicians on it. You feel me? Towson toilet investigated as possible bomb similar to the one in Baltimore. Yeah. So if you had this toilet, why ain't you charge me with that in Baltimore? You charged me in Towson because you didn't want to charge me in Baltimore because all the evidence was already in Baltimore. It was in Scott Shellenberger's hands, and I could prove it. That's WJZ. That's WJZ. And this toilet was there in front of the Baltimore City School Board. Your school to prison pipeline. That's Tim Williams. That's Kai Jackson, Mary Bubala, and Vic Carter. And that's Adam May. Consent to be videotaped. That's Linda Dodge, parole and probation. You feel me? Parole and probation. That's the NAACP. Julian Bond, 2007. It's entrapment because I told y'all what I was going to do to y'all and y'all thought I was crazy. No, I'm country dumb, but I'm city slick. And I'm good with this shit. That's 1402 Lochner. That's the Maryland Black Caucus. I'm going to show you the black faces that don't protect black people. You feel me? And you here. And this is legal. All you got to do is go get the book from Mayor Brandon Scott. That's taxation. Taxation without representation is a violation of my constitutional right. That's 2014. Elijah Cummings. That's Margaret Davis. See that? Notarized. Notarized. Bank of America, SunTrust Bank. And we talking about a lot of money, y'all. A lot of money. These is the forged checks. Because I was locked up in another state. That's not my signature. That's not my signature. That's not my signature. You feel me? That's not my signature. And the landlord knew because the landlord accepted the checks. That makes it a conspiracy. All right? That's a public notice of departure. Interstate commerce. See the date? 6/3/2008. 6/3/2008. See the date? James Hammond. 6/3/2008. Shit don't add up. I ain't in 2 places at one time. That's forgery and accepting of forged checks. And it's all in the book. That's income tax, corporation, 2006, 2007, 2008. I want all my money. I was making $260,000 a year. I want it all, paid in full. Baltimore County Bureau of Corrections, that's where I was at. See the date? 2011, August, April. Making a movie about Governor O'Malley, Congressman Cummings, Senator Hardin, Barbara Mikulski, Richard McFeely, the FBI, Judge Bell, Judge Pearson, Judge Boris, Governor Quinn, Eric Holder, Gayle King, and Bank of America. All this is notarized and it's legal. And Mayor Scott got it. So if you want the rest of the book, Shorty, pull your mask up. Y'all owe me money. That's Baltimore City Health Department. Y'all use my name and likeness. I'm a copywritten criminal. Baltimore Rewired. Everything about you. Notarized. ABC, Baltimore Sun, CBS, Charles Gibson, World News Tonight, and the Department of Justice. I'm a weaver. I'm weaving a better Baltimore. You feel me? I make change. See that? That's Joe Davis and Corrine Davis. Those are my parents. Honor thy mother and thy father, and thy days shall be long. In the name of Jesus. See that? I'm a weaver. The 2021 weaver. And these are my customers. Turning to one another instead of turning against one another. Turning to one another instead of turning against one another. That's Bilal. That's Kurt Anderson in the Minority Report. And that's Waukegan. And that lawsuit. That's Governor Hogan and me. I got enough. And I'm still Shorty. You feel me? I'm still Shorty.
I'll see you hide it. It's nice and shiny. You better hide it before I fight it.
Yep. I'm still playing with toilets. I'm still Shorty. And that's Gretchen.